it's Lindsay from the blog Books for Christian Girls, and today I'm wrapping up my September just a little bit early. So I did review quite a few books in September, so I just want to jump right into that. But I did want to say I have an announcement and then special fun footage at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned to see all of that. So because I am wrapping up this video just a little bit early, the last review of this month, tomorrow's, hasn't been posted yet, obviously. So that book is actually Mandy and the Long Goodbye by Lois Gladys Leopard. And I gave this one 4 stars. And if you know like the back cover of this one, or you just paused it and read it, it's about a missing turkey. I don't care at all about the turkey. Let's get this straight, people. At all. I don't care. And I know you're like, if you didn't care about the mystery, then why did you give this book 4 stars? Well, good question. The honest answer, Mandy and Joe. There are so many Mandy and Joe feels in this one. It is absolutely adorable and precious, and I just want to hug them both because it's so nostalgic, y'all. It's so nostalgic. So I did give this one 4 stars, even though I couldn't care less about the actual mystery of this book. But Mandy and Joe, right off the bat, are just so cute, and oh my goodness. So this is actually book number 30, and we are kind of in the home run stretch, so to speak, of this series. And these last 10 books are some of my favorites. I also got done a Robin Jones Gun book, which y'all know I have been saying in so many videos that I need to reread the Christy Miller series and the Anomaly trilogy. Yes, the Anomaly trilogy by Krista McGee is still on the TBR right now, but I completed another Christy Miller collection, so I think that was pretty good, y'all. Pretty good. And this collection is collection number 2. It's got books number 4, 5, and 6. And I did enjoy it. I gave this book 4 stars also. There are quite a few times in this book, I'll be honest, I want to tell Christy to just calm down, because she does get a little over the top jealous and her emotions are kind of all over the place at points. But I feel like I can say that because I do know who she's gonna end up marrying, so like, calm down, girl, calm down. But still, it's really nice to see her again and reread these because these are so nostalgic for me. This was one of the series I read before BFCG even started, so I have classic memories with this series, and it was just so sweet. And it was just so fun to read them again. I'd also like to add that I never liked Rick. I have never liked Rick. I don't like Rick. I'm like, no, go away. Go away. I also reviewed a Melody Carlson book like I've been trying to do every month, and we've been doing pretty decent, I'd like to think, on there. We're trying to knock out her YA books. The lady has so many YA books. So we knocked out Forgotten by Melody Carlson. I personally gave this one 2.5 stars. I'm not super big into the topics discussed in this one. It's, again, very teen issue-y, a different degree compared to her normal just teen drama. This one is kind of have more of a serious vibe to it, with the main girl becoming homeless. So it personally wasn't my cup of tea reading, so that's why I gave it 2.5. I also reviewed another book that is part of a classic series, and that was one of the books on the Left Behind Kids series, The Underground by Jerry B. Jenkins and Tim LaHaye. I gave this one 3 stars. It's book number 6 in the series. I do own it, but it's way up there, and it's all pretty, and I really don't want to mess with it. So here's a picture. This one and these ones around it are very much the rebellion plot. So because everyone has different opinions on the Rapture, I really just focus on reviewing this series and giving ratings for this series and each book by the content, because everyone has a different opinion on how the Rapture is going to happen. These are these 2 authors' opinion, and it's really interesting, but I'm not going to say I agree fully. Like, they have a dog being left behind, and I highly disagree with that. I'm a huge dog person. For those who don't know, I have a beagle. You most likely have heard her barking 1,005 times in all my videos. So I highly disagree about that fact. So there's a fact. I enjoy the series, but I disagree with some aspects of it. And I feel like that's actually quite a few series, but probably and especially this one. So on a different note, I also reviewed London in the Dark by Victoria Lynn. I gave this one 3 stars. And it's kind of a historical mystery-ish set in, can you guess it? Ireland! I'm kidding, it's London, obviously. I really liked the sibling aspect of the story, even though I wasn't a fan of the brother at many points. It was actually pretty clean for an adventure action type story. I do have the full content review on the blog, so you can check that out. And there also was a lot of faith content, which I truly appreciated. Okay, let's see if y'all recognize this book from my anticipated list for the last half of 2017. A Dangerous Engagement by Melanie Dickerson. Oh, y'all, this cover, hands down, best cover. Oh my word, best cover. Can we just appreciate this cover, y'all? It's gorgeous. So, okay, I gave this book 4 stars. While I didn't enjoy this one as number 2, but to be fair, A Viscount's Proposal was hands down my favorite. I loved Felicity. Maybe it's just because she's learning Chinese characters in Chinese, and hello, this is a Regency book, y'all. From one girl learning Chinese to the other. So that was an absolutely part. I'm just like, I like Felicity. I really like Felicity. Oh, she was great. Oh my goodness. And then her faith was absolutely incredible. So this book is very clean, but hence the title, there is a dangerous engagement, and that's where Felicity is having to be engaged to a kissing weasel. On my summer reading list, I had 2 books, and I mentioned in a couple videos ago that I would be reviewing them in September, and I did, and one of them was Queen of the Waves by Janice Thompson. So this book is actually mostly set on the Titanic. That can sound really depressing or really exciting depending on your viewpoint. So yeah, I'm gonna go towards the depressing side of it, but because this is a Janice Thompson book, I'm like, she's gonna do this well. And guess what? She did. No shock there, y'all. This one was, again, another really good one by Janice Thompson. This one had so much faith content, which really made it better, in my opinion. It wasn't so like, oh my word, it's the Titanic, people are gonna drown kind of thing. It was reading this girl's story and how she comes to the Lord and how she's being witnessed to, and it was absolutely incredible. And it was really good. And I'm not gonna lie though, each chapter starts off with the date, and as you get closer to the date, you know the Titanic sunk, your adrenaline is going higher and higher. So even while it wasn't technically a suspenseful read, it felt like one in that way for me. So I did give this one 4 stars. Also knocked off an Amy Clifton book, and this is book 4 in the Kaufman Amish Bakery series, and it's A Life of Joy. This is following our main girl, Lindsey, spelled with an A, but you know, I'll allow it because I really like her. But you actually read about her and her sister in the first book from her aunt's point of view, but it was really neat reading about Lindsey from her point of view. And the ending was kind of abrupt to me, so I definitely have to read the 5th and final book just to find out what happened to Lindsey and her life. But it was still a really good read that I gave 4 stars. Another Amish book was reviewed, and that was Beverly Lewis's newest one, The Proving, and I gave this one 3 stars. I liked it, and it was really clean, but I wasn't a fan of how some parts were executed. And that's really all I'll say in this video, little mini review. But I definitely go more in depth on my own final thoughts in my review. So if you want to check that out, if you're curious about this one. But I did enjoy it. I just wouldn't say it's her best one. And this next book I do own a physical copy of, but it's packed, so I'm not going to pull it out. But it's Always the Baker, Never the Bride by Sandra D. Bricker. I gave this one 3 stars, as it does get kissier as it goes, but there was so many points where I'm literally just laughing out loud. It was pretty cute. Another book I reviewed in the month of September, which is also packed, so I can't pull it out to show y'all, but here's a picture. It's A Light in the Darkness by Ruth Logan Herney? Is that right? First off, I'd like to say how pretty this cover is. I actually did an Instagram picture, which I'll insert down here. And it's just, that cover is just, the colors are popping and it's fantastic. It was a really light-hearted read, but it really did set for this new series really well. So I am very much looking forward to reviewing book 2 next month, which actually Janice Thompson wrote, so spoiler, I'm so excited, shocking. But I did enjoy this one, even though it did have a hard time keeping my interest at some times. And then I reviewed kind of a non-Amish book, kind of Amish suspense, and that was Gathering Shadows by Nancy Mal, and I gave this one 3 stars. The main girl tries to go to find her younger brother who was abducted when he was little. So you definitely have a lot of dun 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 to it. So it's really it's a edge of your seat kind of read. I wasn't a fan of the instant attraction between the two, but it was a pretty good read. I think I'll read book 2 and 3 since I do already own them, and I did enjoy this one. There also was quite a bit of spiritual content though, so I really thought that was nice. And then the last book I'm going to be talking about in this video today is Royal Rescue by Tammy Johnson. I gave this one 3.5 stars, and I really liked the royalty aspects of it. And the plot really had a lot more faith content than the majority of Love Inspired Suspenses I read, so I appreciated that. So what is this announcement? The announcement is I'm doing a Q&A. I've been asked if I'm ever going to do a Q&A, and the answer has always been yes, later. And it's kind of later, so I'm doing a Q&A. I'll be filming it next month in October, and y'all will see it end of October, beginning of November. So feel free to leave me your comments down below, or post them on this Instagram post. I prefer to keep them all together, so that would be awesome if you could do one of those two. Or you can Goodreads message me or whatever. That's fine. I'll put them all in a sheet and then take it with me and answer them in a fun location. Feel free to ask me bookish questions or other questions. Just keep in mind I may not answer all of them, but I will definitely try and see what I can do. I already have gotten a few that I've made a note of that I'll try to answer as well, or anything like that. So I'm very excited to do that, and thank you all. And then I actually got a new camera this past month, and I've been playing around with it and taking like vlogging kind of style videos, and I'm just practicing with it. But I just thought I would give y'all a peek into what my September was. So that's what this next little few minutes are, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you like this style. I watch a lot of vloggers here on YouTube, and I've just been watching their videos and like, I want to do that. And I'm excited to play around with it more next month. But yes, just let me know what you think. Again, I'm attracted to pretty things and flowers, and so that's what a lot of the footage is going to be. But I hope you enjoy it, and let me know what you think. So I guess that's it for this video. Remember to leave me your questions that you want answered in that Q&A coming next month, and the comments below are in this Instagram post, and I will put them in my sheet and get them ready. I'm so excited to do a Q&A. I've been wanting to do one, but I just haven't. So I hope y'all have a great day. That's really it for this video. So I'm Lindsay from the blog Books for Christian Girls at blogspot.com, where I post a new review every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I have a new video on this channel every Thursday, and I'm on Instagram every other day. Bye! But now there's the video, so it's not really bye, but oh well.